And it's him back again. Absolutely, old crazy cat lady's back again too. Thank you, Alicia1995, for your follow while I was away. That's really cool. Thank you very much for following. And Melithria, welcome back again. It's always nice to have regulars, I reckon. But thank you for that. Clear roads today, as you can tell by the time. So I won't start again until it is on the hour. Be very unfair for people who think, oh, I've got 5 minutes, I'll just go and do that. Hello, back again. Yeah, it was a nice clear run all the way through to my son's college, and no cars or very little cars on the way back, so it makes good time. Surprising how much other traffic does slow you down now. Still, I'm not complaining. Do it like that every day. Joel1990, you love my voice. Thank you very much. I think somebody, as I went off, oh, I wish I worked on radio. That was Enoch, wasn't it, who said that? Sound just like a radio presenter or something. Like listening to the BBC, Joel990. Well, here is the news, followed by today's broadcast from Howard L. Hall on The Sims, who are doing exceedingly well on this new little bit of plot they've got. What a plot they've got. Yeah, and Canaan. So calming. Do you know, every time I try to listen to it, it goes dead. I never noticed that before, have you? Whenever I stop to listen to this voice, it's gone. Never hear it. So you're hired. Thank you very much. Yeah. If there are any radio presenters out there that need a hand and they want me to sit in for them sometime, job offers on the email address provided, please. Thank you very much. Yeah. Right. So we're back at the one's too early yet. I can't start until people come back, can I? So used to this, you know, you come back and you sit down and get on with it straight away. And today I've just got that little bit of extra time. So, Joel 1990. I wonder where you're from, if you don't mind me asking. That is Joel 1990. I would sort of assume England for some reason. Maybe it's the BBC connotations there in what you said. But, yeah, interested. Helps towards conversation as well by asking silly questions. From Belgium. Wonderful. Yes, well. Just racking my brains whether I watched Eurovision last night, the Eurovision semi-finals. I can't remember Belgium being there. I don't know. Very fat food. Oh, lovely food. Yeah. Well, we unfortunately a lot of people sort of come and they assume English people, they live on fish and chips and that sort of thing. It's not true, honest. I have a good old diet. I mean, it's usually breakfast cereal for breakfast, obviously. Nothing else. I don't have orange juice or toast or anything like that. For lunch, I have about 200 millilitres of soup of some sort, followed by a couple of sandwiches, which is just 2 slices of bread with a filler and a little side salad. So that's lunch. And for evening meal, we usually have maybe something like a little chicken breast or something with vegetables and potatoes. But there we are. James955. Hi, haven't seen you for a little while. Discussing food in the UK and how fattening it is sometimes. Well, people seem to think it's fattening, but it's not. It's just normal, I think. I mean, I'm very fortunate, Joel990, that I've travelled a lot around the world. My father was in the Royal Air Force when I was a kid, and he... Oh, I've got a cup of tea coming now as well. And he would... we would travel around with him to different countries, so we did get a chance to sort of sample other cuisines from other countries. So, yeah, it's 27 degrees there where you are. It's not quite that warm here. It is this afternoon. It's really perked up. Yes, this afternoon it's perked up. It was quite cool this morning, so much so I put a cardigan on. I've still got it on. and we both of us considering whether or not to put the heater on. We decided not to because it would probably get warmer. But now it's actually quite a nice day, so I've got no problem with that. I had a very unhealthy lifestyle when you lived in England. Easy to do, I guess. Yeah, as I say, I'm a diabetic, type 2 diabetic, so I have to be very careful what goes over the lips. Although I don't really care much, I have things. See, I mean, look, this is typical licorice, all sorts. Not exactly on the diet, but you know, little what you fancy occasionally does you the world of good. Can't put it down again. I've handled it. That is so nice. Well, gosh, how's James doing? We haven't popped in there for a day or so, James, to be honest. We'll only 25 here in the north of the Netherlands. Nice in the sun with the breeze. Yeah, that is. It's probably not far off that where we are. Weidhoofd. So yeah, that's cool. Right. We sort of can pop in and see how James is doing. Yeah, I'll do that, and then we'll come back and. We'll come back and finish off here after the break, so to speak. But there may be one or two people who haven't quite got back yet. So you love it when English people pronounce Dutch words like "alsjeblieft, dank u wel" and that sort of thing. Would that cover it? Right. See how James and Joanne doing. I haven't seen Joanne for literally a long time. She seems to have abandoned us. Maybe something you said, James. In game, that is. I shouldn't have put the sweetie in my mouth, should I? It's going to take forever. Right, okay, Joel. I cheat, you said, to say Joel. Jolene, okay, instead of Julian. Okay. Dank u wel. For me. Dank Jewel. Okay. I lived in Eindhoven. When I was quite young, I lived in Eindhoven, and we did get sort of a teacher. Oh, come on, go to the loo if you need to, instead of jiggling around. And clean it when you're there. There you go. Oh, no, not you. Sorry, young chap. I was meaning your mum. Everybody's bursting to use the loo. How terrible. Smashing. Yeah, so I lived in Eindhoven in not far off the RAF camp that was in Eindhoven. And I always remember they used to have an old Spitfire outside the main gate, which was quite imaginative, because me and my brother used to go and climb up into the cockpit and pretend to fly it until we were seen, in which case the military police would come and move us on rather hastily in case we damaged it. But that was a long time ago. But Gestelstrasse is where we used to live in Eindhoven. Number 283. I can even remember it. Ridiculous. We were made. We went on a coach journey one afternoon to Utrecht, and just seeing whatever was there. I think they used to do it quite regularly, and I got off the coach that was taking us there. Gestelstrasse. Yeah. Knickney. Yeah, right. Yeah, I got off the coach as a kid, and everyone said, well, don't go far. We didn't. I just went into a local shop that was sort of just across the road from where the bus had stopped. And I was busy musing through all the sweets and the confectionery that was there, and trying to, because obviously I didn't speak Dutch, but we could pick up the odd word or two and the odd phrase or two, and we could read sweetie wrappers, which were very good. And I got the coach went off and I got left behind, and obviously within a few minutes, I mean the lady there in the shop, and I can remember it quite vividly actually, but the lady in the shop spoke excellent English, and asked me what was the problem because my tears were running down my face. She said, "Don't worry," she said, "they'll be back for you, I'm sure." And sure enough, they came back to me. Strootwafel, yeah, Strootwafel. So yeah, I would. I was tears running down the face, and it was just like, the world had ended for me as a child. I mean, it was just crazy. But in the end, it was. They did come back for me, but we were made to learn the address, our home address. They said, you are not going out to play ever again until you've learned this address, which was. Right. Now, Strootwafel, that's like a biscuit with marshmallow on it, am I right? Would that be right, or am I thinking of the wrong thing? There's also salt and vinegar. Oh, right, okay, Strootwafel. And Knorr, paprika. Yeah, crisps, eh? Or chips, as they call them in America. Oh, I've got a link here. I got a linky. Oh, copy that. Oh, just playing with my. Oh, right. I don't know what's gone wrong on there. Maybe. Right. Okay. I didn't get it all. I think. Oh, right. Do. Yeah, that's the babies. I remember them. Just let people see that. Look at that. There you go. That's the thing. It's nice, soft centres. It's like a waffle. But it's like a soft pancake as well, I believe, and you can spread things on it. Am I right? That's the one you put. You can put peanut butter on it, or you can put chocolate on it. You can put just jam or preserves on it. Am I right? I don't know. And it's all written in Dutch, so I've got not a cat in hell's chance of reading it. So, but that looks. I'll try and translate this if I can. Do. Boom. Right, Netherlands and waffles are almost synonymous with each other. A visit to the Netherlands or the Dutch online supermarket, Holland at home, or why most people would not be complete without the purchase of one or more packs of syrup waffles. But where do waffles come from? That's an excellent question. Big long name in Vermont. Oh, right, okay, comes Stroopwafels originally from Gouda, where they were first baked in 1784. They'll be stale by now. The story goes that the baker syrup waffles made with leftover breadcrumbs and made into a dough that he baked with caramel waffle iron. Oh, wow. And then soaked in syrup. Right, okay, that's more than interesting. That's appetizing as well, isn't it? Gosh, I can feel my tummy rumbling. Oh, terrible, terrible stuff. That was in a whisper, by the way. Oh, what's this? Something from Joel as well. Let me copy that and paste it and see where we go from there. Paste. Ba-da-da-da. Ooh, what's this? Yikes, you've taken the wrong turn. Okay, so I don't know what's happened there. HTTP. That's what I've got. It's given me the wrong address there, I think, Joel. Yeah, it's got the wrong one. It's just given me a page with 5 most peculiar looking animals. Cats, maybe all cats. No, there's a giraffe in the middle. That's quite cute as well. Their eyes follow my mouse pointer. Zoinks, you've taken a wrong turn. Okay, never mind. Thank you for trying anyway, everybody who's sending the links. Don't know where I'm going now. Don't know where I am. I am lost. I am really lost. There we are, back again. I'll close that one. Close that one. Reload. It does that sometimes. Yep, well, I'll come back to it in a little while when it's... You don't have to show it on stream. It's easy enough to do it, unless you don't want it shown on stream, of course. Right, let's try it again. Just to... these are links sent to me in the Western. No, it's... if you're looking for groovy images, visit our gallery. Okay, well, visit the gallery. If I knew what I was looking for, it would help. Oh, it wasn't Stephen Fry, for heaven's sake. Oh, the Queen, I recognise her straight away. Invited her around for tea, but she hasn't come. Wonder why. Right, go back to Twitch and see what they're talking about. Click the Titanic one. Okay, right, copy that. Da 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 da. Paste. Too many colons in there, I think. Yeah, take that one, yeah. I'm not available. Titanic one. Well, it's a Titan boat, yeah. Ah, John 1999. Wow. This is done in The Sims, I take it. Is it, Joel? That is excellent. Do you want me to show it online, or you prefer me not to? Choice is yours. Kitty cats. Yeah, cat lady, you missed them that time. Yeah, if you want me to, I don't mind. I will do. You have to let me know, though, before I lose the page. So, I don't know why James has stopped harvesting, because I asked him to. Harvest. Get them in quick. You can if you want. You don't have to. Okay, right, here we go. This is from Joel 1990 here, which is it's a really interesting ship, actually. It's even got a lifeboat there, which is quite cool. That's different. That's something I'd never thought of doing, to be truthful. Several different views. Yeah, look, even, wow. That is so imaginative. That's something I take it you've done, Joel. That is extremely good. That's better than I could do, that's for sure. Damart Online, no thank you very much. So thank you very much for that. That certainly, that wasn't expected. Now then, there's a challenge for us all, isn't it, eh? To get something as good as that. That would be really cool. But, wow, what have we got to do here? This is James's pad with James and Joanne. Now, James and Joanne are both of my followers. Joanne is actually NMNL_JK. And I made Joanne, or she had guidance off Joanne to create her character. James is just one we threw together, basically. I don't think it resembles him or anything like that, but it's one that James was happy with. And anyway, when we put them on the map, I asked James, do you want to be married? And asked Joanne, do you want to be married? And they said, yeah, okay, if you want to. It's only Sims. And I clicked on them, and they fell in love almost instantly. You know, it was love at first sight, literally. And they had this enormous wedding, which was absolutely... In fact, I don't know. Oh, golly gosh, you haven't kept them photos all this time of it. There they go. Look, see, there's their wedding there. That is, that's Joanne and James just the other side there. And there's Joanne and James again. Joanne and James getting. This is where they do it with Bella Goff trying to get in on the picture as well. Did you notice that in the last one as well? Bella just trying to be centre of attention as normal. I mean, that's what you'd expect from Bella anyway. You now have 23 subs on YouTube. Wow, that's cool. That is really cool. I have a YouTube channel myself, but I haven't got anyone subbing it or anything like that. I've got followers on there. Now you feeling pretty famous now. Yeah, well, that's the way to do it, cat lady, I should say. And there we have James and Joanne again. And I think that's me there in the centre. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Yeah, so yeah, it was a good do. It was a good wedding. And they fell in love, as I say, more or less straight away. And now they have a child as well, or two. I can't remember. Yeah, James. There is Jodie, who is the first young female, and Jensen, who was named something really peculiar by because she gave birth to Jensen when we were on another lot, so and it had some strange name, and I certainly didn't like it, so I decided that we would change it, and I called him Jensen. I'm a fan of Jensen Button, the motor racing driver. So that was it. Dirty Saint, hello and welcome back, and company. Yeah, I bet you are. That's something to be proud of, John. Don't care what anyone says. I can't do that. At least I wouldn't have the imagination to do that off my own. I have now. I mean, I'll copy you by all means, but I don't think I'd make half as good a job as what you made on there. In case you just come back online, here's what we're talking about. Is Joel 1990's Titanic. Absolutely superb looking bit of craftsmanship, or craftswomanship I should say. Anyway, I'm not going to be sexist, I'll just leave it at that. But that's awesome, and more power to you for doing that. Well, I hope you do it. Around about 2,800 followers. Wow. It's not the Titanic. It doesn't matter whether it's a Titan, and it is Titanic in my mind now. I'm sorry, you can't shift it. What is said is done. You know, that's it. It's Titanic. It's maybe a chimney or two short, but hell, it's still Titanic. Right, we're back 4:15 in the UK, which is GMT +1 at the moment. I did ask you to fix that lavatory, James, and you've chosen to ignore me. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you did fix it. Maybe it sprung another leak. I don't know the answer to these questions. Just make sure we get all these bits up. I ended up with a rubbish tree growing because I'd left rubbish outside the house, which was very bad to do. So there we go, that's James and Joanne. They're quite happy. I haven't got any immediate plans for James and Joanne on the map yet. I think there's a lot they need to do, but they're comfortably off. They have 149,000 simoleons, and most of that, I do have to say, was due to the garden they've got. It's not a big garden, certainly, but it's a very lucrative and productive one. I like the Sims to have gardens. My regular followers will know. And the dashes are the holes. Okay, let me just take another look at that. Yep, that is yeah, I think that's awesome. I'm just looking at it again, Joel, and it is awesome. Well, I don't think I'd even try that, to be honest, at least not for the near future. I've only got the basic I've got the basic Sims with the only add-on pack I've got is the romantic garden. So I'm still very much in learning mode with The Sims. There's still things I don't understand fully and things that go on I don't understand. And I'm not ashamed of saying it, but yeah, it's a lot to learn in this game. And then I do want to get all the packs eventually. So we'll see how we get on. Just talking of finances and money as well, on Monday I played the guitar because it was my 300th my 300th follower, and a lot of American guys and some American and Australian guys came on, and I ended up with 23 or 24 pounds worth of donations, which is more than it's more than welcome. But I have managed. I bumped into my friend Jim Eaton, who is the co-founder of a charity called Lily Aid here in the village where, well, he's in a town just next to the village where I live. And I said, "Oh, Jim, I've got something for you, mate." He says, "Oh, what's that?" And I said, "Here, mate, it's 15 quid. He says, "What's that for?" I said, "It's from my followers on Twitch." And his face lit up. He says, "You've done what?" And he didn't want to take it, you know, the usual sort, "Oh, no, I can't take that." But he did in the end. I insisted he took it. So thanks to my followers, Lily Aid, the charity I follow, is now £15 better off. So thank you very much, everybody who did donate. That was really kind of you. And one of these afternoons, yeah, okay, Joe, I'll take advice on that. Yeah, one of these afternoons I'm going to invite Jim round, and we'll maybe do I'll probably do a 10-hour broadcast myself on behalf of his charity, and we'll see if we can raise some money between us. Don't expect big things. I mean, he gets on the phone to me and talks to me about him gaining £10 or £5 from somebody. You know, he gets really excited about it, and so he should. I mean, they've raised probably without exaggeration about £6,000 now they've raised for Lily Aid, which is helping cancer research. Due to June, it's June is Jim's wife, and she got cancer, but got over it as well. Wicked. So there we go. I don't know why the kids are playing up. Why are they playing up for? Maybe they've forgotten how to go indoors. So yeah, that's I like Sims 3 more. I do. Well, I'm more familiar with Sims 3, to be honest, rather than like it more. I don't know. I like Sims 4. It's growing on me every time I use it, and each time you find something new, it makes it a better game, doesn't it? Surely. Yeah, the stuff packs, isn't there? There's game sort of add-ons like the Romantic Garden, and then there's stuff packs where you just buy stuff, literally, as it says. I think that's one of the things there, Joel. So what to buy, I don't always know. I don't know what's always best, so I am guided. I'm guided a lot by followers, because there's a lot of followers out there who know a lot more than I do about the game. So there we are. Just clicking on my viewers list, see who's there. Then James 955, Alex Crypto. It's a new name. Don't recognise it. If you are a follower, I do apologise. I just don't remember seeing the name before. Anyway, there we go. That's James and Joanne. As I say, we will be featuring them in some story or other. They've got a nice start to their lives, and we will leave them to be for the time being, and go back to where we were. So, managing the world. Save and go to manage worlds. Move that drink out of the way and have some tea. Oh, I want to catch you. Yeah, I'd cut it out, but yeah, I know. I'll tie it around the back of my neck like this. Yeah, and then if I tug it too tight, stop smiling. It's actually not a bad idea, is it? 'Cause, yeah. Okay. The work one I want, Joel. Outdoor retreat. I'm not bothered about that. Spa day. Gosh. There's so much now, I've actually lost track of what there is. Let me just go on there while we're in between places. Right, expansion packs. We've got the movie hangout stuff, okay. Get together, we got spooky stuff and kitchen stuff. Game packs is Spa Day, the perfect patio luxury party stuff. And Get to Work. Get to Work's the one that sort of appeals to me at this moment in time. I like the sound of that one, but I don't like the look of this price here, because a couple of weeks ago it was half that price. I think that's ridiculous. If they can afford to knock it down for a little while, they're going to put it down for a long while, forever, you know. Outdoor retreat, not sure I'm bothered about that, going on holiday, what have you, but I will eventually maybe get it if I can afford it. $14.99 is a better price, although $7.99 is a better price. It's not as good as £7, you understand. And this one is what? The Sims 4 Digital Deluxe Upgrade. Right, okay, whatever. I've got those two. That's all I haven't even used the Romantic Garden one properly yet. So, I've clicked the wrong one again, haven't I? Yes, I have. Thought I had. I knew that as soon as I clicked. Go back to where we were. There's new fishing outdoor retreat. Well, I can get some chips and we can have fish and chips, can't we? That's a good idea. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go back in to see how our family's doing. Justin and Sophie and the kids. Bentley Max and Eloise. What a lovely name Eloise is. Do you like the kitchen stuff, Mimo? Yeah, I as I say, I am totally naive on all the stuff packs. I'm guided by you guys. You guys know best. You've got them, and you can say, you know, go for this one, Howard, or go for that one. So I'm open for the suggestions. I'm very much guided, as I keep saying. Righty ho, then we got to rearrange this garden somehow. What I want to do is take Sophie for a run around the neighbourhood to make sure we've got all the varieties that are available first. So I'll do that now. We'll click on Sophie and then say, Sophie, go find. It should be a generalisation button where we say, Sophie, go find plants. If we haven't got it, get it. And if we have got it, get some more. There you go. That's the way to do it. Past the Hall's house. This is a rather posh house. They're very similar to the house I actually live in, if you allow a lot for poetic license. That is the house I live in, and I'm in that room there if you want to know. So there we go. That's, by the way, no, nothing there. We've got something here. No. Going up the main street, gathering in. Oh, Joel's going. Have to catch you next time. Yeah, okay, Joel. Take care, and thank you for your input this afternoon. It's greatly appreciated. I mean that sincerely. And have a good afternoon. Hi, Crypto. Bye. Hi, it's Crypto. Yeah. Did you say hello earlier on? I can't remember seeing you. Irrelevant. Doesn't matter. Hello now, anyway. And here we are at the BBC. No, that's my other job, isn't it? The BBC. I wish. Right, we can harvest them. I think we've got them already, but wild lilies we've got certainly. Looking more at the trees. We can have the trees, can't we? And we'll have the frog boxes, because they get money for frog boxes. We've only got 500 simoleons, so things are not as well as some other plots that we've got. No, we don't want to take a cutting. Take a cutting. No, we don't want to take a cutting. We can do that when we've grown a couple. Frog box. Look for frogs. Woohoo with Justin. Again, you're naughty not doing that on my watch, you're not. Right. Mushrooms. No, I'm not going to pick mushrooms because they never. Well, I certainly. Oh, we need them, don't we? Actually, yeah. I've never seen mushrooms yet return funds at the same amount as what we spend cultivating them. If that makes sense. It's time and effort, and they take a lot of time and don't give you much for your effort. So, right, just checking the little corners, the little nooks and crannies even. Hello, Howard. What are you doing there, my friend? Oh, stop. Stoppity stop. There we go. Gosh, what a good-looking bloke he is. Don't you think, eh? Eh? He is. Certainly is. Whoopee. There we go. Oh, carry on now. Who's a vain devil? Me? Moi? Qu'est-ce que c'est moi? Je ne comprends pas français. Anyway. Howard. Yes, I did play The Sims 3. I did mention earlier on that I did it. Yeah, I liked Sims 3. Unfortunately, I was, and the same goes really for Sims 4. That I was at work when they first. I used to work when they first came out, so I didn't really spend a whole lot of time with the game. However, now that I've retired, I do get a little bit more time to play the games and go into and investigate them more, which is very good. This house here is another one of my follows, Chloe Price, 1997, built for me and the plots, and it is available on her community site. So it's a nice little place. Nicely laid out inside as well. It's very open for alterations and that sort of thing that we do occasionally. So yeah, well pleased. I bought some Sims 2 base game yesterday because my girlfriend found 2 expansion packs from cleaning out. So I go back to struggling with Sims 2 at some point. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to keep your hands in. I mean, there's a lot of changes, and when you go back to old games, I think you do tend to appreciate the changes more, because you do jump and then you do another jump and another jump, and I think all of us forget what the original was like. You know, if you load in Sims 1 and look at that, then compare to what we've got now, it's amazing how much it has changed. It's evolved over the years, and I think it's a much better package now than it ever was in its first instance. So, but that's just me waffling again. Right, I think we've been round pretty much the whole site now. I don't think there's anything we haven't got. Nice little garden down there. Quite like that little garden. Wonderful. There you are. Very, very good. And across the road we should be home, if memory serves me right. There we are. There's Liberty Lee Gates. Oh, it's not, it's Kibby Reynolds. Oh dear. Me thinking I know everybody, eh? What a show off. Got it wrong. Ha ha. Anyway, that's Justin, and he is, in case you recognise him, it's actually Justin Estaring, who's also a streamer on Twitch. He's got his own little plot of broadcasting power that he streams The Sims and Borderlands 2, I think, is the other one he streams. So there's a bit of murder, death, kill wrapped up in that. That's Justin. I think I need to go, Howard. Okay, crazy cat lady. We'll see you next time, hopefully. Next time will be on Friday afternoon. And catch up with you then. Have a good afternoon till then, anyway. Bye for now. So Justin's there watering the flowers, doing a good job of it as well. He needs to, because that's going to be his livelihood when we sort out the garden. Oh, we've got some stuff ready to be harvested. And, oh, now look who's going to be a fatty. Put in your inventory, why not? Let's get him in there, eh? Yeah. And who's that? Yeah, by cat lady. You didn't see me plonk a sweet in my mouth then, did you? No, of course you didn't. It was just your imagination and something wrong with the graphics. Right. Could do with her coming home and getting these plants. Get them harvested, I think. because before long they'll be ready for evolving into the next level up. I'm sure they will. Come on, water that plant as well. Can't beat a good cup of tea. Even though it's slightly cold. Did you make that colder? Is it me waffling that's made it go cold? I don't know. Bye bye. Yep. Hopefully. See you on Friday. Let's catch up with Justin, see what he's got in his bag here. We've got sage at 2 simoleons each. That's not the best price in the world either, is it? Still, if we put the tomatoes in, then hopefully that'll be together as much money as he brings home, which is equally good. How's the kids doing? Have they done their homework? Do homework. Do homework. It's unusual that I have to actually ask them to do homework, because they normally just do that anyway, so surprised. But never mind, you can't rely on it, can you? Excuse me. Right, the carrots, still only 2 simoleons each. Oh, this isn't really clever stuff. Got 11 upgrade parts, which we don't really want, because we'll buy new shortly. Then we can keep the parts to upgrade with. You see, he's already made as much as he would do with his job going out at whatever time at night, whatever is it? Going out at 4 PM and then come back at 1 o'clock the following morning. And he's only getting 16 simoleons an hour. Well, he's already earned more than that in gardening tips. So that's good. And he's going to turn himself into a chef next, unless he cuts his fingers off trying to. That will be the meat course, folks. You like that? You like my mug, do you? It's not actually my mug. This, you can tell by the writing on it, Mimo. It's obviously Darabelle's. So. Right. Right, we're going to do Darabelle. We're going to do Sophie, won't we? And see what she's got in her bag. Right, we can break open them and open it up, see what we get out of that. That's leaf, 60 simoleons. Well, we can't afford to keep it as an ornament, so we sell it. Same with the leaf frog, that can go. And this is a striped leaf frog, wonderful, that can go too. Right, I think we have here, we've got some snapdragons here. Yep. So we don't need any more of them for the time being, because we'll be able to get them off our own bushes now and keep them then. Hamburgers, yeah, well, we can't plant them, can we? Grow fruit, oh, we've got to put some grow fruits down. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. Mushrooms, we'll have 10 of them as well. We'll sort out where they're supposed to be, I think, once they start growing. I say mushrooms are not something I would normally plant, because they take a lot of work, and you don't get a whole lot back for them. Clean up, put away. There we go. That is hamburgers. So hamburgers for dinner tomorrow. If they stay good, if they stay fresh. So that's quite, we've got over 1,000 simoleons again. That's good news, because it means we can afford to maybe start buying It's quite obvious. Do you see that? The little comment there about the mug. Yeah, it's quite obvious. Yeah, it's got a name on it, hasn't it, boss? Yeah. Right, so we've got burgers for dinner tomorrow. I'm not sure when Justin can pack in work. Soon, I hope, because it's a pain keeping tracks on him, whether he's got to be at work or not. Let me see how he's doing otherwise. Everything's fine. Not much energy, so should be going to bed, methinks. Right, let's have a look at the kids. More choices. Right. Just wondering how you grow these up to the next level, or does it happen automatically? I don't know. We have to wait and see that. I need advice, folks, as usual. Will they grow up automatically, or is it something you've got to click on to make them do? I don't know. I've never had that many children before. He's a good lad, isn't he? Look, goes around collecting all the dirty dishes, washing them in the sink. Before long, they'll be able to afford a dishwasher. And I don't think Mimo built one in, did she? No, she didn't. Tish. Well, we'll have to suffer. I think if we can, a bit later on, not just now, we could extend that to come right out, make it a bigger kitchen as well. So these are just ideas, these are just plans that we have for making things a little bit better. Right, so I'm sort of guessing that Enoch the Brit has suddenly launched himself off to do some streaming, has he? Right, just taking a check, see what else is around. Okay, not missed any chat at all. That's good. So, did we actually get to plant these? I don't think we did. I think everyone's in bed now, fast asleep. Confidently awake. 2 a.m. in the morning, on a Thursday morning. Really should be going to bed now, because your sister's fast asleep as well. Okay, get that out of the way. I think the sideboards here need a bit of a scrub down too. Yeah, get little Bentley Max there, get him up to full strength, ready for school. Eloise isn't too bad, I think. Bit hungry, so I'll have to get breakfast out the way early. Why is she uncomfortable? Well, you should have gone to the loo before you went to bed. God, you'd think that would be built in, wouldn't you? Oh, what's this? You have to bake a cake when it's done. Okay, right, I'll try and remember that for the weekend. I'll let them finish school for the week and then we'll age them up. Wow, there's a lot there, isn't there? Baking a cake, and when that's done, click on it, add birthday candles. And the sim you want to age up has to be active. Click on the cake and choose blow out the candles. Right, okay. That sounds really simple enough. I think I'd have stumbled across that. Not. Right, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Need to serve breakfast, I think. No, don't grab a serving. Put that away. Come on. No, put it back in. Put it away. Go on. It's breakfast, not thinking 4 o'clock snack. Serve breakfast. Pancakes. Pancakes for breakfast. Golly gosh. Okay, Mimo. I'm glad you added that. because I was going to very surreptitiously copy what you said and paste it onto a WordPad document, so I would know and look very clever. But now you said that, I'll just take you up on your offer. I'll try and remember it anyway, because there's more than just this family. Want to maybe age up kids. I know that James's family are quite young, and they could do with aging up as well, so that they can get themselves in the garden, because I think that was another one of your suggestions as well. There's either yours or Twiglet's, and I'm not sure whose, but whatever it was age up the kids and get them working. Yep. Ebenezer Scrooge, you would be proud of you. I like the way this gas cooker bursts into flames on occasion. Well, at least I hope it's gas. Oh, it might be electric. It looks electric, actually. Maybe she's just a really bad cook. Right, come on then. Grab a serving. And you, Eloise. Is that Eloise? Yes, it is. You can grab a serving too. Where's Justin? Just in bed again. Well, you can have pancakes for breakfast. Grab a serving. Stop sleeping. You don't need it. More tea. More tea, Veka. Now there's a first, isn't it? I've never seen all four of them sitting around the table together before. Really cosy.
How
many are they having? Yeah, quite a few on the plate, isn't it? If I had my plate like that, you'd shout at me for over figure. Yeah. So, Crimson Cat Lady's gone now, I think. Dirty Saint Fluffy, Crypto Melithra, Mimo, Moobot. I'm going to have to get rid of that Moobot because I don't use it. And St. Angie 27 and Weethoofed. Okay, let's go. Right, she is always uncomfortable, isn't she? So when she's done her business, she can come and... Oh no, come on. Feel like I've interrupted her now. Do you look at this? A bit mucky or what? It's the joys of motherhood, isn't it? And to clean up after everybody and everything. Hey, and even going to the loo is demanding on the time. They ask the kids off anyway, so they can get. This is Thursday. They'll go to school on Friday, and then on Saturday we'll have a bit of a party for them. If I make a cake, would they eat it between now and party? I don't know. They? Probably. Okay, right on. You give the game away. So Saturday morning, Justin can get up early and make a pair of cakes. And we'll get the kids working in the garden. North CPD, hello Howard, how are you? I'm really well, thank you very much, North. It's sort of cooling down after Monday's broadcast. It was very eventful and absolutely brilliant. Made the 300 mark with followers and celebrated by performing music live, which was not something I do normally, but we got a good reception, so very complimentary things, North, and I felt good. I'm still buzzing from it, really, so there we go. Right, just to bring you up to speed on this one, we have Justin and Sophie and the two kids who have just recently moved their house to a bigger plot. This is a house that Mimo made, and we put it down onto the correct size plot, but it did seem very, very small and no room for a garden. So we went completely the other way and decided it would replant the house in a massive garden, and this is what we've got. We have got massive garden like this, from tree to tree. We'll go out a bit more, from that tree to that tree, down there to down there, and hopefully all this is going to become their garden, a market garden as well. So we're just planning it out. I think I've got in mind what we want to do. Justin currently working as I think he's a chef or something. Oh, sorry, wrong one, isn't it? Head dishwasher, yeah, and he's getting 16 simoleons an hour, whereas in the garden he can make 2,000 in a single harvest. So I think we want him to move on from being just a normal dishwasher. The 39 girl, we'll call it. The girl is what it is. Welcome to the stream, and feel free to join in the chat if you want to do. Now I've worked out how to say the girl, because that looks good. I see a picture of a larder on your page. Is there a reason for that, or is it just a random picture? No, we were discussing, I had some Australian guys on Monday to help boost the follows, and Dave, who was one of the followers, he asked me what sort of car would be my favourite car that I've had, and I mentioned I had a Lada, a 1600 SLX, and he produced those banners for me. Now I'm asking during the course of this afternoon's broadcast, and asking people what they think should be better. Would it be the writing? Let me just bring this over for you so as I can show you. Do you prefer this sort of style of graphic, or do you prefer the cars? That when he presented them to me, they were with block capitals, sort of donations in, I think it was an Arial font, I'm not sure, hollow Arial font, and to be honest, they didn't strike me straight off as what I wanted. So I played around with my graphics and put them into the banners, and I don't know, it's I'll ask everyone what they think of it and what they think we should do, whether we'd go with the cars banner or just the words banner. And Dewey, how are you, mate? I thought you was in Sweden. Yeah, okay. So, right, has he not done his daily tasks? I don't know what he's doing. No, where's his work gone? What's he doing? Right, okay, he did start on that. He's got a couple of days, and he can do some. He can cook a gourmet meal. Gourmet fruitcake. It's a bit pricey, isn't it? Pasta primavera, why not? Go for that, bud. Any vegetable, any herb. Well, we'd have to buy them, wouldn't we? You could always do garlic noodles, of course. There we go. Do that one, because that will still work. I'm pretty sure that will work on his daily tasks. Not sure about mixing drinks. Has he got a bar? I don't think there is a bar in the house, is there? Because that would be ideal for being a mixologist anyway. Twiglet, I'm still here. Just lurk as I'm flower painting. Flowers don't need painting. Yeah, they've got their own colour. Did you know? Right. Just tired from last night. It was a good concert. Yeah, we watched it on television, at least most of it on television. Didn't get in till 3 a.m. Ah, wicked. It was a good show, though. And I sort of thought Russia was probably the best one that was on last night. Quite enjoyed that one, and the Dutch entry as well. I thought was good, and Malta. I quite enjoyed the Malta one, right at the end there. I didn't think they were going to get in, but it's good that they got in because they always sort of give a few points to the UK when
Thank you for
when they
thank you for
that'd be the girl. Thank you very much for that follow. That's what I'll do next year to be different. I'll enter one of my songs into the Eurovision Song Contest. I'm in love with Because He's Hot. Who are you? Oh, the Russian one was amazing. Yes, he was. And that the graphics behind him as well. That was just awesome altogether. It was just absolutely out of this world. The coordination. I mean, even when it started off, it was Azerbaijan was my second, and Armenia and Malta. Yeah, I can't remember Azerbaijan one, but we'll get a chance to see on Saturday night. I'll be watching again tomorrow night, I think, because now I know it's there. We shall watch it, and it's just a bit of a shame we can't vote on it, but never mind. That's the way it goes sometimes. But, looking forward to Saturday. The closer it's becoming. Even the UK entry, when I heard it last night with Josh and Jake singing it on the street of where were they? I can't remember where they were. Yeah, they were touring round, weren't they, seeing the sights of Sweden, and they stopped off to do a bit of busking, and they played their song, which it sort of remembered it. Oh, we can vote tomorrow and Saturday. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that would be good. But yeah, I quite. I won't say I like it, but I'll say that the English entry is sort of growing on me. Maybe that's the wrong attitude to have. I was very surprised, and Deb, my wife, pointed out that. Yeah, do that. Yeah, and get a close up on there. You might get interviewed, and then you can get me a job with the BBC doing the commentary next year. That'll be good, because I'm afraid the lady out of Bake Off, whatever her name is, because I can't pronounce it, but I don't think she's the best compare they've ever had there. But you know, when you've got Graham Norton and Terry Wogan, the late Terry Wogan, doing the commentaries, yeah, that's different kettle of fish. It's a completely different level altogether. But yeah, I like the Russian one. I agree with you there, Dewey. So that's two of us. I reckon next year we'll be going to Moscow or somewhere like that to do the show. It's looking positive already, certainly. You'll do it instead of it. I'll tell you what, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, but I think if anybody did it, they'd do a better job. Every single time you saw a crust of bread on the damn programme, it was, oh, that's a good break, oh, that's lovely, that is. I mean, no, you don't need it, you know. Move on. It's, you know, that's your day job. Let's have some entertainment. And as for sitting down eating meatballs with every single person that came through the door and just trying to fill a mouth with 3 of them, I think it was. I don't know if you watched the TV. I don't suppose you would have watched the TV. Yeah, I don't know if you watched the TV version or anything, but to fill a mouth with 3 meatballs, I mean, you know, if there's any kids watching, they try doing that at the dinner table. A, they could choke themselves. B, it's not very good manners. And C, they probably wouldn't do that anyway. So I'm sorry, I'm on my high horse again, and I'm preaching, but she did herself no favours. Stick to the Bake Off. If that's what you do well, stick to it. Don't mix your jobs. You know, it's yeah, okay. No, I could find it, Dewey. Thanks anyway, but I could find it. Howard's getting sassy. Yes, he is. He's up there with it because it annoys me. I'll be totally honest. I think people should stick to their own jobs, and if they can't do that job, they should give it to somebody else. Loads of other really quality commentators that are out there, so we don't need. You're in the stadium. Oh, envy, jealousy. Green steam coming out of my ear holes. You can't see it because I've got it covered with headphones. But yeah, it's it sounded like, and it looked like it was a really good show, and the lighting effects, some of the lighting effects they used on stage, I mean, just phenomenal. That's all I can say. Precision light work, wasn't it? Right, there we go. Hazzy has a bit of coconut to chew on. Why not, indeed. Right, we're not playing the game very well, are we? Hey, if people are coming here just to watch The Sims, they don't get much of it during one of my broadcasts because I'm... Come on. We need to do harvesting, which you can't do because you're at work. Oh dear. Did he get the jobs done? Oh, he did do. Good. He finished his jobs off. Pretty good. The kids are watching Mummy fall asleep on the sofa. They're not doing what I did when I was a kid and get bits of grass and stick it in her hair and decorate her hair with grass while she was asleep on the sofa. Yeah, I was cruel like that. It really was. I can remember doing that. Give her a complete new hairdo, and when she woke up, she just didn't even know it was there until it started falling out, of course. And give us all a laugh. Yeah, Mans and Petra. I remember them. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's go back a bit. The Amber Museum I went to today was great. Wow. Okay. Mans and Petra, the hosts, were good. Yeah. They were the ones that did it last time. Sweden won, I think, which wasn't too long ago because they're always winning. It's about 6 times they've won now. Yeah, it's good because I don't know. Swedish seem to have that ability just to produce the songs that people want. You know. Oh, to be a Swede in this time. Right, I'm going to get the harvesting done, then I'm going to start rearranging the garden just a little bit to my desires and see how we go. So if anybody's listening and they're not understanding quite the conversation, Dewey actually lives in Wales normally and is actually in Sweden for this week, enjoying the entertainment provided by the Eurovision Song Contest, which is on Saturday night in the UK. Yes, Ireland as well. I think they might do well as this year as well. That'll be on Thursday night. We'll see Ireland. What's his name? Westlife star. So, but he had a good voice then. I hope it's lasted this long because I think Ireland deserve a win. They haven't had a good win for a couple of years now. They weren't even in it last year, were they? They got Nicky Byrne. That's good. He is good. Yeah. I don't think Ireland got into the finals last year for whatever reason, but I tend to forget very quickly, I'm sorry. And he's good looking too, I didn't notice. It's a shame he didn't have the rest of the group with him, the Westlife team, because they were an awesome group, and you know, oh come on, what? I clicked on the wrong one again, didn't I? Does she need sleep? Not too much. She could come out and water these, couldn't she? Because the strawberries are ready for evolving as well now. Let's check the kids, see if they've done their homework yet. Right, I'll tell you what you can do then, Sophie. You can harvest that lot, then we can get them sorted and moved around and get it right, the way it's supposed to be. This is really annoying. I'm sorry, I have to take it off there. Keeps sliding down here, which means I haven't got any movement on my desk. So I have this great knuckle here, which is a controller for the headphones. It's got the volume control, and the button on there helps to cut off the sound and putting it back on again. And I keep catching it. Ah, right. Did you actually go there, Dewey, to look at to listen to songs, or were you just eyeing the talent up? Eh? You have to wrestle me. Okay, there we go. I think I'll just sit and read the chat now rather than playing Sims because it's awesome. Now have a little bit of sage now. As soon as I'm going to get it to harvest as much as possible, then we can just move the plants around and sort of start the garden the way I want it to be. Complete rows of things would be really cool. Oh, that's good. She's got level 7, which means she could now 10 garden. Is that there? Not yet. Okay, that's different. I've not seen that one before. Get rid of wild plants. Excellent. I got 150 simoleons. That's pretty good, actually. And she's collecting in tomatoes at the moment. There's 58 sage. It's another 100 simoleons, isn't it? Excellent. Yep. Both. If I wasn't taken, I'd be going straight for the dressing room. Oh, right, okay. Well, we'll keep an eye open for you on Thursday night. So waving your banner. Yeah, Howard for the job. That's what it would. Howard for the job. Howard for president. No, maybe not. Carrots. Look at the money coming in now. That's really good. So pleased about that. See, that little bit makes gardening so much worthwhile, I think, anyway. Right, we're going to build mode, because I want the trees all up the outside. We'll have some grow fruits as well, won't we? A bit later on. They can continue the line, which would be very good. And that equidistant, yeah, there we are. Right, and now these ones are, oops, these are the carrots. Let's keep them all starting on that line and have enough room for everything. And you've got enough room for everything anyway, because this is one massive garden. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right. Leave a little gap. And again, I'll tell you the reason I like to do that is because when you put in all the different jobs for evolving the plants on the list, you only get 7 in the list. And if she's got a couple of jobs there, you can click on a row of 5, but sort of maintain it where it's at. Right, and these are tomatoes, methinks. Right. Have a very regimental garden. Now stand up straight, you guys, come on. Look to the front. So much easier when these are grown, because you can see how much room they actually need in space. These will be the onions, les oignons. Very boring watching this, I would think, but never mind. It's necessary to get the garden growing properly. Or at least the way I want it anyway. These are herbs, so I'll just leave a little bit of space. I don't know what other herbs are in the game, to be honest. So I guess I will find out in due course. But I have different areas, and it'll be easier. Like if Justin needed something for his career, to go and do some, gather some herbs and spices, whatever, to do a job, then I can go straight to it rather than ifing and butting around. The fruit. Do I have that with, I suppose it's edible goods as opposed to non-edible, isn't it? These are just plain flowers. Right, okay, we'll do that. We'll put the, I'll put the fruit down with the vegetables, so it's, yeah, fruit and vegetables makes sense, doesn't it? No? I'll just get them down there and I can space them out in a minute. Wish it was this easy just to move stuff around your garden. God, blimey. We'd all have massive gardens, wouldn't we? Eh? Sort of pick it up and just put it down. Oop. There we go. Right one. Sorry about that. Okay, mouse pointer. There we go. What have we got? My partner is half German, and he grew up in Munich. Where to in Germany? You're from? Oh, right. I'm sorry. I've just let this go. No, sorry, Russian one. Gosh, I have let that go for a while, haven't I? James has me under lock and key at the moment. Okay, I'm back. Love that you have them harvesting so much money to be made and yet so easily overlooked. Absolutely, the girl. I found that fairly early on, and if you have a look at some of my gardens, you might be a little bit impressed. Rather pleased with some of them myself. And I had the Welsh flag because it was unbanned. Had the Russian one too. James had a German one, and then my friend had a Swedish flag. Gosh, it's just United Nations, isn't it? Just run a string up. What's it? Oh wow, Jamie Lee Kremitz, Germany. Gosh, so much I've missed just through moving plants around in the garden. I've never been to Munich. I live near the French and Luxembourgian border. Düsseldorf. In Rhineland, yeah. Further south, okay. Saarbrücken. Now, why does Saarbrücken mean something to me? There's some forces based there, isn't there, Saarbrück? I'm sure there is. American forces, maybe. You can look it up. Yeah. Wow. Geography lessons. That's what we're getting. Free of charge. Yeah. On this stream, you can learn all about the world on a few simple clicks. Yup. Well, that's looking quite sweet and nice and lovely, isn't it? I'm pleased with that bit. Just save it now because I don't want to have to do all that again because I forget to. Right, just for a girl. Where's she gone? Oh dear, must be up the road quite a lot now. Golly gosh. Ages and ages and ages ago, I think. Right, okay, never mind. Yeah, I'll just take a look around the world and show the girl my other maps with the gardens on. Even we don't have to go into them actually, because you get a good view of them from above with a bit of imagination, surely. So if we go to the first map here, there's one, and that's the Reynolds household there, which is quite a large plot, very large garden. We made 100,000 simoleons in that house in just a very short space of time. Even this little house here, which is unoccupied at the moment, has its little garden with the borders on it. And of course the 955, James 995 household there, with quite a sizable garden given the size of the plot. Quite proud of that one. Right, that was it, yeah. And the middle plot here, the middle area, we have the Gates family. They are likewise with the Elizabeth family. They're trying to make a nice big area there. This one, the Joneses, they've actually got a quite nice garden, quite a good pool, and they've got a wishing well in the garden, which is absolutely cool. Because they wished for, or Josie wished for a little girl, and they got a little girl there. She wanted a chemistry set, so we gave her a chemistry set. Then she proceeded to nearly burn the house down, so we took away the chemistry set and give her a doll instead. So yeah, that's quite good. And then we're back to here now, which we haven't done a whole lot, but even a little place like the Blacks, which is Sarah Marie, is her house. And great fan of games is the guy's handle, and even they've got a little bit of garden there to play in. So yeah, we're really into the gardening at the moment. We're certainly getting a lot of money from it as well. So yeah, it is. So, Bill Gates, we mentioned him on one of the sites there, or one of the places we just showed you. He lost all his money, so the story goes. He lost his money, and we came to us, and we set him up with a plot. And he's currently trying to earn 1 million simoleons on his plot. But on that one, I will play while I'm not broadcasting with him, just to get him up, give him a leg up occasionally. But we don't allow cheats. That was the other thing which we're very rigid on. So easy. I could give him 1 million simoleons now just by click. The way to go. So, but we're not going to do that. We can do it properly. I have used cheats. I'd be a liar to say I haven't used cheats, because I have, using the Rosebud and whatever the other one is, Motherlode, isn't it? We've done those, we've used those when it's necessary, but certainly on the stories that we broadcast as a story, we keep it very simple, very straightforward, no cheats, because if people are following you and they want to do similar things, then surely cheating on the game is also cheating your followers as well. So we won't do it. Yeah, I agree with you there. The girl, it's I stumbled across it accidentally. In fact, we had a household that had literally no money left, in about 30 simoleons or something, and she picked up some flowers not on this map, on another map, and I didn't realise till then how much she could make. So we planted a few and started getting them in, and that's how I learned about the flower side of things, which is quite good. You can't woohoo with anybody because everybody else is either in bed or at work. Where's the kids? They're both in sleep. Yeah. Did they do their homework? I can't remember. Oh, Justin has been promoted to caterer. By God, look at the weight. Look at the state of him. Eh? That's how you come home from work. What time do you call this coming in? Eh? Says, I don't care what you say, I'm having a kip. I am dead. Hard at work. Oh, I've had a pay rise, by the way. Yeah. Caterer, 26 simoleons an hour. Okay, that's better than most, isn't it? He was on 16 before this. And it's 3 p.m. to 11. At least he's home the same day as it goes out. That's good. That's okay. Right, where we get to... we want to move because I'm finishing uni and he wants to be closer to family. Well, that's understandable. And around Berlin, Hamburg, and Dresden. Hamburg. Sounds like a plan. Yay, promotion, yeah. And at the same time, I think I'll back to Wales. Oh, it's the valleys, isn't it? Miss the valleys. As soon as you're away from the valleys, you start to miss them, isn't it? So we don't know yet. Yeah, well, on the girls, the 3 girls that were we showed you, Josie, Kibby, and Carol, they made 100,000 simoleons, and all they spent was, I think, 125 simoleons on. That's all they spent on seeds, and that was to kick them off, and that's only so they had 1 or 2 of the extra bits. Yeah, miss the Welsh language. Can't really say much to that, other than, what is it, Clem5 PG, isn't it? And you're going to say, go on, say it properly. Well, I'm not going to. Too shy. So, of course, this is another thing, the girl that I didn't fully understand when I first got the game, is when they sparkle, I thought they'd just been nice, look, smiley face on it, that's all it was. But that's the best time to evolve them, isn't it, when they're sparkling? In fact, that's what it means, evolve them. So that's wicked. Right, somebody, and it might as well be Sophie, has got to come and plant these. So come and do some planting. I don't care that it's 2 a.m. in the morning, nearly 3 a.m. in the morning. I want these planted. You'll get and plant them, please. Thank you. Yeah, run at it. Well, you've got plenty of energy, plenty of health, plenty of hunger, less food. I mean, your belly's full. You don't need a bath. Socially good. Go for it. Then we'll have little grow fruit in the garden. Put them down the other side. Make a nice little feature. But that'll be tomorrow before they start growing. Sure. So, Miss Welsh language, London is alien to what I'm used to. Okay. Back again, Cat Lady. Couldn't stay away, could you, eh? Yeah, it's just too good to miss. We're talking about moving to Germany and Deutschland in general. At least Dewey is. She would like to go there. As long as she had 6 months in Germany and 6 months in Wales. So, uni's great. Mood. Yeah, everyone's back, so that's good news. Yeah, coming and going, as you please. Right, here's Sophie, and Sophie is working very hard in the garden. You've got to give her credit. I'm not quite sure what she is in gardening, actually. I think she's reached level 7 now. Gardening, yes, she's level 7 in gardening. And that in itself is quite an achievement. I wanted to be level 10. I want Justin to come up to level of 10 as well, because I want Justin to play an important part in the gardening and the household. At 2,000 simoleons is pretty cool, considering just a little while back they only had, 351 I think it was at one point, or 350, something like that, some low number, when they moved into the house, and that was just earlier on in the session. Brilliant that she's doing that, getting it all laid out nicely. And then I shall do to that side what I've done to this one, and sort of put it into more decent, manageable rows. I think the gap there's too big, isn't it? I'll move that, or maybe fill it, not sure. Or it could just be the pathway between the the fruit and the vegetables, because these are the strawberries, and we have here the sage. So there's our herb garden, if you like. There's our vegetables, and there's our fruit at the moment. A couple of are they lemon trees? Yeah, the lemon trees on that side, and on this side we'll have grow fruit trees and mushrooms. So it's going good. Yeah, right. Let me just catch up on some of the chat. 6 months each sounds good. Yeah, it is, I think. I bet you say 6 months in the summer in Wales and then 6 months in the winter in Germany. There are lots of bit extras as far as gardening goes. Right, okay. They sing and interact with them, so humorous. I haven't seen that. I haven't actually seen that one, so I'll have to watch out for that one, girl. I want to get the other expansion of the game. I'll be off for now, maybe popping in again, but I'm so hungry, got to make some food. Okay, Mimo, thank you for coming along today, and thank you just for being there, because it's so nice to have regulars that sort of turn up. As soon as I turn up, they sort of appear and magic. But enjoy your food and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye for now. It's magical. Okay, cool. Bedankt, cat lady. Bedankt. Winter is better in Germany for the food. Yep, that's what I mean. Bedankt. I can't think what bedankt is, but I guess I can find out very easily. Thanks. There we go. That seems sorted, isn't it? Well, I'm rather pleased with the way things have gone today, because I thought it might be a big job moving Mimo's house onto a bigger plot. It looked so tiny with the plot she put it on originally. Just it was 20 by 30, I think, or 20 by 20 even, no, 20 by 30. And it looked so tiny because there was no room to do anything. I think that was the front of the house there, and this box was towards the back of the house. So it was not what I was used to. So we moved the house and deleted the old one, obviously, and moved the whole family to here. But I do think as time progresses, they will want to expand. Let me just have a look at swimming pools while I'm here. How much is a swimming pool? We don't have to leave it, do we? We can do something like that, maybe. Oh gosh, 3,000. They could have a small one for now, couldn't they? There we go. At least they've got somewhere to... they can go for a swim in that, can't they? These are with 57 simoleons left. Oh well, que sera, never mind. At least they've got somewhere to go swimming in. Right, where's Sophie now? Sophie, come back to me. Where are you? Right, sitting watching telly. Well, you could harvest the daisies. Don't think you get a whole lot for daisies either, so it's a matter of having them for the rest of the things that come from them. Thank you. Yeah, I know that now. It actually says in my translator that it actually means thanks. Yeah, thanks. Dank u wel. Bedankt. Okay, I should have got it from that, shouldn't I? So, I actually went to... there's an article on MSN about some guy who'd learned 11 languages in as many months, I think. And I clicked on it, and it took me to another site. And I thought, oh, I'll see if I can learn a bit of German. But I did the basic German bits that they had on there, which was Guten Tag, Guten Morgen, Guten Nacht, and Mein Name ist, and Wir sind es, Wir sind a name, Mr. White or whatever. And I thought, oh, this is awesome. And then it stopped, and I had to pay for the rest. I mean, I knew that already. I knew most of that already. So, yeah, that was a blow. Right, daisies at 1 simoleon each. I mean, is it worth it? Of course it's worth it. We just got 88 of them, which has doubled our money. And also chrysanthemums. Now, these are always good. Chrysanthemums are brilliant at making money. They're just one of those things you can't afford not to have in the garden, because you get that up to top level. We could sell that row for, I don't know, 5,000 a time, something like that. That's better than going to work, I can assure you of that. Excuse me a second. You can ask James to teach me. Das ist ganz gut, danke schön. Ich spreche nur wenig Deutsch. So maybe a little bit more wouldn't help. So, yeah, it's a very... I said this once before when I was streaming, and if you've heard it then I apologise, but I think that some of the words in German, they're just so... I don't know what the word is, romantic maybe, could be. Thank you, hello and goodbye, that's it. Right, okay. You're off out again, I take it, so good on you, go for it. Right, do you understand that last comment on there? Sorry? I know, thank you, hello, and oh right, goodbye, that's it. Oh sorry, right, I'm sorry, I've misunderstood. I thought, what have I said? I've upset her, she's gone. Okay, yeah, I know, thank you, Dankeschön, hello, hello, and goodbye, auf Wiedersehen, tschüss. Pergy 2016, hi, welcome to our stream, and feel free, as I always say, to join in the chat and bring up a subject if you wish to do that. We're not limiting anybody at all. Yes, I know how to say thank you. It's just very colourful. Back to what I was saying, it's a very colourful language, almost romantic. I mean, where else in the world, if you went to a railway station, would you ask for a go there, come back ticket? Bitte haben Sie ein Rückbahn-Kartfahrten, bitte. Which is please can I have a go there, come back ticket? And I remember the first time I heard it used as a friend of mine went into the station. He says, bitte haben Sie ein Rückbahn-Kartfahrten, bitte? And he said, yeah, you can. Where to? He says, here. He says, I am sorry, I am not understanding. You want to come to here? You're here. He says, yeah, well, I want to go there and come back to here. So he says, where do you want to go? Pergy 2016, I'm very well, thank you very much. It's, yeah, we just passed the 300 mark with the followers, and that's it was awesome. It was just a absolutely magical feeling. So yeah, I'm still high from it, to be honest. And Dewey, yeah, it's a lovely language. Another word which seems so easy not to forget is the word for handkerchief. We all have little handkerchiefs, don't we? But when you refer to it as a Taschentuscher, haben Sie ein Taschentuscher? A handkerchief, basically. You know, I mean, it sounds like you just sneezed. A Taschentuscher. Oh, handkerchief required. So simple thing. Yeah, I love language anyway. Oh, you love German. The German. You're off again. You're there with the men again, aren't you? Oh, playing Sims? No. Yeah, okay, we are playing Sims. Occasionally we do play Sims. And thanks for the nudge. I probably needed a good nudge to get us going again. We have, let's relate the story. We have, right, we've got Justin is staring here. He's in bed at the moment, but he's just got a promotion at work as a caterer. And also we have his wife, or I could go through the whole story, but Sophie Elizabeth is his wife. Both of the characters are two of my followers, which we turned into characters. Now, Sophie Elizabeth is what is yeah, is she there? Because she always tells me, you live in Purgy 2016, you live in Germany. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah. Did Right, just go back to the start then, right. I can't see the name there, but it's Complexy, I think it's 990, and I can't remember. Complexy 990, and if you look on the followers list, you'll see her. And she gave me the character for Sophie Elizabeth. That is Sophie there. Supposedly a very good likeness. And the funny story is the very first time I saw Sophie broadcasting, she's got a stream of her own. She had a few too many little... she had a little drink too many, I think. So she was really herself, you know, there was no airs and graces or anything like that. And we have another follower, Purgy 2016. Thank you so much for that. Very easy just to let these followers go unnoticed, but they mean so much. And it means a lot to me anyway, so thank you very much. Anyway, Sophie Elizabeth, she was a little bit intoxicated when I first saw her, so I saw the real Sophie as she was, sort of thing. And nice person as well, so that was good. And here we have Justin. Justin is staring. If you don't already follow Justin, then what is he cooking there? I think you ought to maybe clean it up. Is that one green as well? It looks like, oh, that's excellent quality. Okay, you can do with getting rid of that plate though, and that junk that's lying. Oh, good heavens! There's more green mould going skyward than what there is anything else. And these, go for it. That's a good lad. And you're quite right. Oh, Mimo's gone, hasn't she? You're quite right though. He is. He's bulging a bit at the seams. Maybe he's putting a bit of weight on. We'll have to see if we can afford to get him some equipment or something to get his figure back. Go jogging. That'll do it. Mr. Porky. We'll call him from now on. There he goes. Off you go, boy. He'll be out of breath now, putting all that weight on. Is he stinky or the food bad? I think there's a combination of both. Yeah, it's... you see, what happens is I end up talking, and once I start on something, it's I tend to forget what I'm playing. And that is the result. You end up with stinky food or stinky people or a mixture of both. But Sophie's right, so continuing the story, because I broke off because of Justin there. Justin is staring, his follower, and he created the character for Justin is staring, and let me download it and use it. Now, if you're not already following Justin, then you really should, because if you want a bit of a laugh with him, it's good. He will give you a bit of entertainment. He plays Borderlands 2 and The Sims. The first time I bumped into Justin, he was trying to impregnate at least 10 ladies on his stream, which I believe he achieved. So there we go. And apparently he's not like that in real life, he did assure me. But there we are. That's the way it is. Now Sophie, she does stream herself occasionally. So are they hungry? Just check their hunger. And certainly in need of going to the loo. And there's Justin back again. Has he lost any weight? No, he still looks like a pork pie. Never mind. He'll do. If Justin's there, I'll tell him it looks like a pork pie. What part of Germany do you live in, Purgy? Interested in that. We have people from pretty much all over the Rhinelands. He's stinky. Obviously it was him stinky because he's now in the bath. Yeah, you can see you can see green coming off him still, so he must have been pretty much in a bad way. And how is Sophie? Does she need a shower or anything? No, she needs sleep more than anything else. Right, go clear those bits up, please. Clean up. Put them away. Is that the kids home from school? Excellent. Because now that they're in from school, they can get on with doing their homework. Because I'm going to be really authoritarian on them. You can't play Sims yet. Haven't you got the copy yet? I thought you was going out to get it sometime. Nor were you saving for a holiday instead? Clean it up. Oh, sorry, not you, mate. Sorry, little lad. He's doing his homework. Sophie, clean it up. There we go. She's really uncomfortable. And she's tired. I'm going to have a bit of a sleep then when you've tipped that away. Right, I think what the kitchen could do with is an internal bin, isn't it, just for the little bits off a plate. It's updating, okay. You haven't bought an add-on, have you? You haven't bought another pack? And if so, which one? That would be the interesting thing. Yeah, I have to get some equipment for keeping fit on, I think, because it looked like Sophie was putting a few inches on the hips there. I might be tired. To get to work. Oh, okay then. You have get to work. Okay. Not that you have to go and get to work. Ah, dear, what's he like, eh? Terrible. Hey, look, the kids have noticed the pool. That's good, isn't it? Yeah, get in there. That's super. The fact they actually used the pool. Has he finished his homework? Yeah, get a box round the ear also if he hasn't. You can enjoy your swim first. No, we don't have to do that now. Just enjoy your swim first. And then do that afterwards. And your sister. What's she doing? Kipping? Oh, she's in the bath. Okay. That's fair enough. You can do your extra work. Okay, there's the lad off to do his extra work. She's doing her extra work. You only have that one. That's okay. It's that's one of the two I'm sort of thinking about after work or the. No, it was off to work, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the same one that I wanted. I think when I do buy one, I'll get that one. I think, but I've still got to learn all about the romantic garden because there's so much in that which so far lies undiscovered. It's going to be quite a job to adapt to all of them, I'm pretty sure, but we'll try to do that if we can. If we can do it while we're streaming as well, that would be so much better and be interesting. And of course I can get advice off followers as to what they would like. Haven't had any or very much input. Just turn my page here. What do you think do you prefer? Let's bring that around onto the screen. Do you prefer this type of banner? Yeah? Or do you prefer the words? Like this one. Graphics, YouTube, whatever. Or we can have different colours of that. That's I can do that in any colour. But that's the choices that are there. And maybe if you have a particular favourite or you like one of those above the other, you maybe just tell me which one you prefer and why you prefer that over the other one. That'd be handy. I appreciate your help on that because I'm a bit of a quandary on it, and then I will adjust. I'll adjust what they are depending on what people vote. can either tell me it over now in the chat or whisper it to me, whatever you think. I've had one suggestion so far off Enoch the Brit. He told me which one he likes, so we'll have to wait and see what you like. Good stuff. Mouthful of drink. Could have timed that as a question, couldn't you? Do that again in a bit anyway. So now playing with my cat. Yeah, but it's our cats as well. We've got 2 cats around here somewhere. I know the crazy cat lady, she's got 6 cats. 6 little mouths to feed. Mind you, 6 little balls of fur to snuggle up to when it's cold, isn't it? I bet they do that as well, don't they, cat lady? They just, when it's particularly cold, they all come round and sort of lie on you. Be like having a fur coat built in, an automated fur coat. Extra credit complete, good lad. Starboy. That'd be good, yeah. Ours do, I mean, we have one we call Kitten. She's not a kitten, she's a full-grown cat now, but the name from when she was a kitten stuck, so proper name is Nibbler. But Nibbler is, you see her in the morning, she is quite a character because she pokes me around about 10 minutes or so before it's time to get up. How she knows the time, I don't know, but she pokes me. And you just get a little paw, and it's just like a jab. So that's a problem I've got. The girl. It's the deciding factor is that I did one, and the other was given to me on Monday. So I don't know which one to use. I could just do what I've done already and make it a combination. On the ones I showed you with the car, the lettering on that was just block text. I don't know if I can. I don't know how easy it would be to actually pull one up that I was actually given. Just slide that out of sight for a minute. Although you can freeze frame it and see what I was doing anyway. So, oh, they're not there. Do banners. They'll be in banners. All right. Let me open that and bring it up in. There we go. That's what the blue one looked like when I was given it originally. The same with the red one, except obviously it's the other way around in a red car, which I didn't like the lettering on that. It's too much blue. There wasn't any red, they were all done in blue. So that's what I'm sort of struggling with. Just close that because I saw it's Lady Trexie. Hi, how are you? Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. We're just analysing which would be the better, whether the logo that I just showed you, the one with the blue background there, would be better, or should we have the ones which are a mixture of them both, like this one. That is my writing there on the blue background, if you like, or the red one, or just plain wording. It's up to you, my followers, to tell me what you think. You can, if you're not sure and you want to whisper me an idea, that's great too. I really don't mind that, but it seems you like the cars more. Okay. I really not keen on the block text that I showed you just now. Not too keen on that at all, because I don't know, it just looks aggressive, I think is the word I'm looking for. So, as I say, I'm open to suggestions. I'll listen to what I'm told. Yes, I am good. I had a particular buzz on Monday. I got to my 300 followers on Monday, and there's a crowd of Australians came on to help me up the last few numbers, and they were awesome guys, you know. And I'm still on a bit of a buzz from that. It's really good, really complimentary, some of the things people said, and it gave me a lump in the throat, to be truthful. So, yeah, I'm good, and staying that way, hopefully. Right, Sophie Elizabeth, fast asleep in bed. Justin, he's tense. Why is he tense? Because he's just come in from work, I guess, yeah. He could do with a bath or a shower. Give him a shower, I think, this time of night. Have a quick shower. Come on, Justin. Ooh, doesn't he look smart in his shirt and tie? That's not the Justin we know, that's for sure. So, right. Off he goes, has in his shower. That's the Justin we know, not in the shirt and tie, but in the red shirt and the black waistcoat. So, that's really cool. So Lady Trexie, at the moment we're discussing what to do with these logos, let's begin. Yeah, whether to have the writing or whether to have my scroll text. I don't know what you call it, the scroll text. Fancy. I'm going to have to decide one way or the other. But it's so nice of somebody to make them for me and post them on to me. But whether or not I'll be happy using it, at the end of the day, it's got to be me that's happy with it. It's not. But I don't like upsetting people, and if a lot of work gone into the ones you made, then yeah, you could lose a follower very easily, couldn't you? But never mind. Nice guys. I don't think they would not follow you. Right, Justin, me old bud, me old mate. Here's some fun for you to do. This will raise your fun level up. Fix the fridge, please, mate. No bother to you, because you got a certificate in fixing things, I think. Let's check this out. Get the right one eventually. Comedy cooking, he's up to level 6 in cooking, which is good because he's a chef. Gardening level 5. Handiness, that's the one. Only level 3. Oh dear, I thought he was a bit higher than that. So, Pergy Girl 2016. I go briefly. What food? See you later. Okay then, Pergy Girl. That's really kind of you to drop in and share some time with us and enjoy your food, whatever it is. I'll be here to round about 6:30, 18:30, or half past the next hour, depending what country you're in, obviously. So I've got about half an hour, 40 minutes to go.
Thank you for the follow.
Oh, we have already.
Thank you for becoming my friend.
We have Audi 1991. Thank you for following. That's really kind of you to hit that particular button. And welcome. Join in the stream. Join in the chat if you wish. It's not today's debate. It's just a debate I've got. I have got several styles of banner titles, if you like, and I shall show you them very quickly. There is this one here, which is a car with my writing on it, or the blue one with the writing on it, or there's the rules and what have you, just straightforward like these, YouTube and the graphics, or the original version of get the computer and go. I'll have to dig these out properly because it's a pain having to keep coming and going. Do. Can't even remember where I put them now. Dear oh dear, it's terrible. There we are. Or we have this sort of thing with this text. Oh, can't show you there. That one with that sort of text. Or that one with the blue text. These are the choices, really. There's the cars with that squaredy writing, which I don't know if I like them or not. Or we can have this writing, or the red car with that writing on it, or the blue car with that writing. What do you think? Which do you prefer as just a passing follower? So Audi 1991. Audi, even. Audi 1991. Sounds like a popular car, that as well. An Audi. Wouldn't mind having one. C'est la vie. So, there we go. The choice is you, the followers. Whatever you prefer to see. What would you find easier to read? What would you like to see as the general rule, I think. The actual one is pretty cute. Okay. What happened then? Did I miss something? Oh no, it's just Porky Justin getting into the pool. He can do with all the exercise he can get because he's since he's become a chef, he's Oddie. Okay. You pronounce Oddie. Odie. Okay. Well, first I thought it was Andy, actually. I thought it was, it's an Andy, but yeah, I can see it now. But there we go. Yeah, Justin here is he's put a few pounds on since he's become a chef. I don't know if that's normal for chefs to get a little bit bigger, but he did. In fact, he abused the idea of getting a little bit bigger and went quite a lot bigger. So there we go. I like to be able to see behind them, maybe make transparent. Okay. Yeah, difficult one, that. I mean, the writing ones like this one here, they are transparent, and it doesn't take up too much messing around with. I don't know. I really up in there. That's why I'm asking people, because I'm torn between. I like all three, chefs and diets. Yeah, that's the French writer Audrey. I quite like the name Audrey, actually. Audie. Yeah. Chefs and diets. Yeah, but I mean, I can understand it, because when chefs are cooking, I mean, it's only natural for them to taste what they're preparing and see whether it needs seasoning or whether it needs herbs or spices, whatever. And it's kind of good, but it also means that they blossom and bulge in the wrong places. So what can we do? Us mere humans, what can we do? I suppose it's the same when we're in the kitchen, and even making macaroni cheese, you have to have a nibble of the cheese, don't you? Eh? And if you put onion with it, you've got to have a bit of cheese and onion together. Well, that's not worth making. It's just, there we go. I used to really enjoy macaroni cheese, especially if it had onions in it. And if you make macaroni cheese without the onions, then shame on you. Go on, babe, what you doing? Sitting down watching telly again, and there's this leaky tap and puddles all over the floor. What a mess. This is because I talk too much rather than concentrating on the game. There's all those plants over there, most of them now in need of evolving into the next level upwards. Turdybird 69. Is that Turdybird? Turdbird even, whatever, I don't know. Oh, what have I done? Clicked the wrong part of my screen, and methinks. Turdbird 69. Yeah, okay. I clicked on the wrong place with Turdbird there, 69, and I've lost my place, so I've got to come back to it. Hello, Butterbuns, 68. Wow, 68, 69, 91. We've got a load of numbers to stay. Welcome to the stream. Please feel free to join in the chat if you so wish to. No need to lurk on this channel. If you feel like speaking up, then do that. Oh, look what's happened. We have some glow fruit there. Brilliant. Looks like a troll is after. Maybe. We'll find out. But I really don't like trolls. I mean, there's probably really nice people just winding me up or winding somebody up. They don't really need them because they can be really nice people. They can be an asset to anybody streaming. You know, they don't have to be nasty with it. I had somebody come on one afternoon and said, "Hello, old man," and I don't know, maybe they were trying to intimidate me or just anger me, but it didn't work because, like, hey, I'm an old man. I'm not a young chicken anymore. So it sort of doesn't bother me that much. Butterbun 68 Howsam. Okay. Where you want to go? What do you mean where I want to go? I don't understand the comment. I'm sorry. If you could ask it in a different way that I can understand. I have a lot of problem as well with the modern linguistics, I'm going to call them. The icons that pop up occasionally, I don't understand half of them. And they're wasted on me, to be truthful. So, not being disrespectful to anybody, because I know a lot of people communicate that, especially on these mobile phone things. That is where I let myself down, mobile phones. I just can't get to grips with them. There's all this texting and talking to a phone rather than through a phone. Turd Bird. It's Turd Bird. Thank you very much for that.
For becoming my friend.
Yeah, it's we had a plague of it. I think it was Sunday. I'm sort of talking to Butterbuns and Turdbird 69. We had a load of I suppose idiots is the best way to describe them on Sunday, and they had consecutive numbers, and unfortunately your naming it's just popped up in that order, you know. I mean, it's probably just coincidence, and I'm sorry you get branded, but it's it was quite embarrassing really, because me being me was quite affected, didn't know how to treat it, didn't know what to do with it, so I had to take advice. But I got in touch with the Twitch people, and they offered all sorts of help and kind solutions, and said they would monitor me, etc. And if it became too much, then I was to let them know. And hopefully it's sort of gone away now. Yeah, it can be embarrassing. That's all. Butterbuns and Turd Bird, which is a peculiar name, you got to admit. So, but thanks very much for the follows. Anyway, that's awesome of you, and as it says in the message there, you're awesome people. So thank you for that. Right, just to bring newcomers up to date a bit, I think we have Justin is Staring and Sophie, which is Complexi 990, and I may have had the numbers wrong again, I was stumbling on that, but Complexi 990 and Justin is Staring, two characters that are made from the map, got together, got married, had 2 kids, and one of my other followers, Mimo, made this house for them. And although they had a tough start because they didn't have any money, they had to start really the hard way, but now they've created enough money to be able to afford this house, and they bought a big plot of land as well, so they're sort of set now. We've just added a swimming pool, we've added a lot of the local gardening stuff, and planted the gardens as it is, and we're just in the process of sort of arranging the garden. There's lots to be done, and we've got all this stuff bunched together, which I don't like it bunched together, but that's the way it is until I sort it. The glow fruit trees, they're awesome to have in the garden because it also night lights, if you like. It looks very pretty when we spread them out, which I will do probably in the next session now on Friday. But hopefully we've got quite a large plot here, and it goes from this tree to this tree, down to there and down to there, and we want to fill this with gardening, so it'll be a market gardening. So yeah, It's going to be good. I'm sure it's going to be good. We have several other stories on the map. I won't comment too much on this particular house, which is next door, but that's a 3-story house with 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and it's got more armour in it than what you see in any dungeon in any castle in this world. Made for me by Justin Is Staring. Sad thing about it, because it's a very pretty house. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do, we'll go into it for a minute. I'll save that. And Justin spent a lot of time. I think he took about 2 sessions to build this house while he was streaming. It's about 8 hours in real time. And I should have done it the other way, shouldn't I? Keep doing that. Yeah, so he built that for me, and I watched him sort of build most of it. And then he said, there you go, you can download it now. So we sort of... he planned me, the characters of me and my wife, to move into it, but boy am I so glad that I didn't, because that place costs 28,000 simoleons each time you get a bill. I mean, the place is enormous, you know. Has all the latest mod cons that I'm aware of in the house, so it took a lot of getting used to it. The other sad thing as well is Justin had a lot of the add-on packs that's featured on the house. Of course, when he gave it to me, I haven't got the add-on pack, so a lot of the stuff was missed. And I said to him, well, I probably won't download it or use it for a while, because I can't do it justice. Now, you know, be it the kid in me or not, but I wanted to see it, so I downloaded it anyway, and had to add all the windows, move the curtains, adjust the interior to it, and what have you. But I mean, most English houses are like this, don't you know? We all have statues around and suits of armour just lying in the corner of the house, which in turn is quite awesome. But we've got the latest mod cons, we've got an indoor pool, we've got the music room, libraries, we've got all this fancy gadgetry which makes food, I'm told. Then upstairs is once again, we've got a music room with all the latest equipment for instrumentation and what have you. Nice big hallways, we've got gymnasiums to work out, massive bedrooms. And we've also had the couple going round making love in every single bedroom in the house, which adds to the preciousness of it. And of course the 1 or 2 of the upstairs rooms. The only addition that I've had to do is that when my couple were going round trying out the bedrooms, so to speak, they got taken short up at this top level. And no, that's quite right, Trexie, I should say. The only thing I had to add was this bathroom here. There was no bathroom up on this level at all. So we added one, simple as that.
Thank you for the follow.
It's good. It's good. So I quite enjoyed playing the house, but it's very expensive to live in. Oh, 2 new followers, one after the other. That behind you. Okay. Different name, Dat Behind You Got you behind. Okay, whatever it is. And also, Turdbird, you were the last one to follow. And I can't see my screen. Yeah, that's the one. So thank you for that, both of you. It's nice. Just have a look down the outside. There's fountains, which of course add to the bills, don't they? What's this?
Thank you
More.
For the follow. Thank you for becoming my friend.
But I didn't get a signal. Incredible Culk, is that? Incredible Culk. Thank you very much for following. It is Incredible Culk, as opposed to the Incredible Hulk, I suppose. Knock on. I like that. I like that when it was on telly. Film as well. Incredible Hulk. Good storyline, wicked stuff. Right, so we're
follow. Thank you for becoming
hello yourself. Nice of you to click the follow button. as is always, everyone who clicks it, it's sort of just nice to. It's nice that you have entrusted me with your entertainment for a period of time. Jessica Hall, you're back again. Why did you unfollow? That's what I would like to know. Or maybe you unfollowed so you could hear the music. Maybe that was what it was. Eh? Yeah, that's going to be a star of Eurovision one year. No, maybe not. Eh? It's how's things in America, Jessica? Yeah, I'm good. We haven't actually played your character for since last time you were on, to be honest, because we've had so much else to do that I shall save that now, because we've had a good look around it, and we'll go back to where we were before. Manage worlds, and save and go to manage worlds. There we are. Is it because I'm black? Don't understand. You sent me a photograph of yourself, and I think it's because we made your character, didn't we? I'm sure we did. There's Jessica. Is that Jessica there? No, yes, it is. Yeah, we'll pop in and have a look at you. I absolutely hope that's not a sort of a racist remark. No, it's got nothing to do with colour. I'm not colour prejudiced in any way, shape or form. And to be honest, I have a bit of resentment there to even suggesting it, because it would be totally wrong for you to do that. There's Jessica Black. Jessica Hall, actually, but she put the black there. She reckons that was quite funny, because when we were making Jessica, her character, she kept saying to me, "Oh, I'm bigger than that. I'm bigger than that. I'm bigger than that." And I thought, well, no, phew, didn't really want you to be that big, not in the game anyway. So we gave her a diet, but we ran out of money as well. That was a sad thing. I don't think she's even got a toilet in the property. Which is what we left it at, and you haven't played because I'm black. No, that's honestly, you're the second lady of colour that we have on the map, because we have Loveluster. I don't know if you know Loveluster, but she's one of my followers, and you need to follow her, because she is a lady of colour. But I watched her, he'll give you a laugh now, I watched her on one of her streams. She was putting on makeup, and doing it, meticulously. So she sort of showed me what to do, and she said she's doing this and doing the next thing, and putting the makeup on, putting a wig on, and making sure everything was right in that. And suddenly realised that sort of 2 hours had gone past. 2 hours putting on makeup. So now I understand what keeps the wife so long when we're going out, It's sort of, a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do in such a short space of time.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for becoming my friend.
Yeah, time her out. Don't need you saying things like that, Jessica. Sorry about that. Elacactus, Elacactus even, yeah. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we'll come out of this house now. It's causing a little bit of grief with Jessica, I think. So, which we don't want.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for becoming my friend.
Yeah, well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Elacactus, that's awesome. Thank you very much. Big butt lady. How are you today? That's all right. Yeah, Big Butt Lady. I'm waiting for the thing to come up. I've probably missed it when I was changing over the stream to another house. So, oh, you're just great. That's cool. Thought I'd missed you all together there. So we'll just see what's happening. I'm not sure what we're doing actually because we'll be wrapping up very shortly. Yeah, and that one too. It's
All they've said is I'm great, how are you?
no. I mean, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just great. How are you? I'm good. We're just wrapping up very shortly.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been playing. Who have we been playing? We've been playing wrong map. That's the reason I can't find who we've been playing because we're on the wrong map. I'm getting tired. It's the end of the day. So we've been playing the Elizabeth family. This is. Sophie Elizabeth, who is also Complexi 990, I think the numbers are, and Justin is Staring. We've been playing them all afternoon. They've come onto the map and we've made a house for them, which the plot was too small, so we've had to move the house and to a different plot. Sophie, you know Sophie. Do you know Sophie, in fact? It'd be cool if you could let us know.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for becoming
Somebody's extracting the urine at the moment.
Finishing off anyway, weren't you?
Yeah. Well, I'll just have a look around the garden for a last time today, I think.
Oh, come on, just
Yeah. Sorry?
ignore them
Yeah.
and carry on.
It's
Get your shot.
it's the way it
Then
is.
sort
Well,
after.
yeah. I keep messing up my my chat lines. I can't see what people are saying to me because I've changed over and I clicked on the wrong part of the monitor, so it's changed over my screen on the other side. And maybe it's time I wrapped it up anyway. I think it's a bit tiresome today. Anyway, this is Sophie and Justin's place, and they have just recently acquired a new home. Look at them in the middle of the street as well. Would you believe that? Of course you would. It's happening even now as I speak. And you're wrapping it up shortly. Well, why not? If you want to call yourself that, then that's sort of okayish, isn't it? Yeah, at last it's doing it. Yeah. Right, I think it's 6:15. We're 15 minutes beyond what I sort of planned to do today, so I'm sorry for those regular people of mine. Ella Cactus, it's not normally like this, I have to say, but thank you for your follow. I think it does mean a lot to me. It's just sad that so many people...
Thank you for becoming my friend.
Yeah, I do my best too, Trexie. At last we got here. Wrong part of the monitor. If... Right,
Just
well, here's a name for you to make now. I really need to water these plants because they're looking so dry. So we're going to harvest them and then we're going to call it quits for the day. School's out, did you know? School's out. That's what it is. Just, yeah, oh, what? Yeah, I normally go till 6 o'clock, but we've overdone it. We've gone past my normal time now. But I probably will be back on Friday. But do take note on the channel names because I'll bring that up to date as and when. So there we are. I'm leaving for now, Lady Trexie, and oh no, see, I've done it again, blasted thing. So I'm pleased with what we've done. Certainly, we've got the house, we've got a nice garden, but a massive plot that we have to fill between the two trees there, and fill downwards down to the pathway, and hopefully we'll have that full of flowers and plants and all the rest of it. But for the time being, I am going to go and get some food.
Thank you for
Oh dear, what
the
have we got
follow.
now?
Thank you for
Yeah,
becoming my friend.
Yeah, I'm just
Thank you for
right. I think
the follow.
there's nothing else to say really, other than thank you very much for
my friend.
just thank you for the follows and all the rest of it, and we'll see you on Friday. Bye for now, everyone.